Spirited Away. Once upon a time, a young man living in a village called Kanazawa in a country on the land, Rikachu no Kuni Iwat Prefecture, went to the mountains to pick wild vegetables. However, while I was looking for it, I went out into a deep valley that I had never entered before. What? Where is this place? I thought I knew about this mountain from the corner to the corner. There are a lot of trees around, and even though it's daytime, it's as dark as dusk. This has been lost in a ridiculous place. Anyway, let's climb to the top of the mountain and look for a way from the top. When a young man climbed the bush along the valley river, the area suddenly opened, and a house with a splendid black gate appeared on the side of the valley. It's a big house. I didn't know there was such a house on this mountain. When a young man enters the gate, there is a large garden in front of the house, and white flowers are blooming all over and the scent of sweet flowers is spreading. At the eaves of the house, about 10 chickens are playing leisurely. When the young man went around the back of the house, the stable and the cowshed were lined up, and the 5 connected cows and horses were quietly eating the food. However, there is no sign of people at all. I wonder if there is no one? The man opened the door a little and called out into the house. I'm sorry. If you look inside, there is a Irori in the living room, now, and there is a red charcoal fire. Really, is there no one? I'm sorry. The young man spoke loudly again, but there is still no reply. So when I took off the straw in the dirt floor, I gently went into the house. If you go through the living room and go to the next room, you don't know what it will be used for in that room, but there is a very big injury. In the next room, the vermilion lacquered dishes were neatly arranged, as if someone had just prepared the customer's meal. What does this mean? Young people became creepy, but I also took a look at the back room. In the back room, there was a dazzling golden bell. And on the fire with a bright red charcoal fire, the hot water of the iron bottle was boiling with a sound. I'm sure that an important customer will come, so all the people in the family, including my husband, may have come to meet you nearby. The young man nodded himself and looked around in the large tatami room. However, I don't know what kind of customers it will welcome, but it's strange that there is no one in the fully prepared tatami room. It's not like I went to pick you up, it's as if only people suddenly disappeared. Everyone in the house is spirited away. Kamikakashi, there will be no people from the village or the house without any warning. The young man became scared, and when he ran out to the garden, he ran away. And I don't know where and how I ran from the valley deep in the mountains, but I ran and finally came to a familiar mountain road. After that, the young man was worried about the mysterious house and asked the villagers about the house in the mountains, but no one knew. The young man went deep into the mountains many times after that, but that house was also spirited away, and he couldn't find it at last. The end.